Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the show. This is Behind the Mic Stand. I'm your host, Alex Babbitt. You know that. I'm happy to see you, and we got another amazing guest. Now, this dude is honestly hilarious. That's all hilarious. When I say he gets to play on television and as a comedian, gets to play himself so organically, I genuinely love him as a human being. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the fucking fantastic Reggie Conquest. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
My guy.
You're not gonna say like we're friends too?
Okay.
We're friends.
We are friends.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I try to make it not just about like our personal relationship. Try to make it like you the artist, like.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta get used to that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta get used.
You gotta get used to being like you're famous.
No, I don't think so.
You are, bro.
I think I am recognizable.
Okay.
I don't think fame. No.
How do you gauge the difference?
I think fame. You like fame. I think you say no. Oh, I thought you were shaking your head. No. Do we talk to people off camera or no?
Yeah, you fine.
Okay. I think fame is like Kanye. When I think fame, I think Kanye West, LeBron James, like people that can't go in public. I'm recognizable where I can still, like, I get stares like, I know this nigga from somewhere. Like they never know where they know me from. I just look recognizable.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like in the beginning, I used to forget. Like, because it's always women will just stare.
Yeah.
But they always go, oh, I don't want to be a groupie or whatever. But guys are really trying to figure out where they know me from.
Where the fuck do I know this nigga?
So niggas be staring at me like. And I remember in the beginning, I used to get so mad. Like, what the fuck is this nigga looking at? And I go, oh, and then, I would go over and introduce myself, or they would come over towards me.
And it's like, nigga, you on TV. You gotta, like, remember that.
Yeah, like, I'll be forgetting that. Because, I'm still a comic, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Because comics, that's the one thing about our craft in particular. Comics don't care about credits.
Yeah.
Like, truly.
You don't care. You care in the beginning, and then you start getting them, you're like, nigga, I'm still broke. Credits don't mean nothing.
Don't change shit, man.
Yeah, don't change shit.
Yeah, but I remember because you were in our class, you were one of the earliest, because this recently happened during the pandemic, where so people who don't know Reggie, he's been on multiple different TV shows, from That Damn Michael Che to Insecure, where he was TSA Bay. And my favorite, you know this, when we was outside and you tried to shoot your shot at this girl.
Oh, the Chinese store. Yeah. Oh my God.
She curved him.
Was I trying to?
We was all just kind of casually.
Yeah, we just casually playing around. Yeah, and I think she played me or something.
Yeah.
And then you
fucking around.
Oh my God, and then it flipped.
I said, oh, you don't know who he is? That's TSA Bay. And I pulled up his IVD because it was fun.
And we didn't even have masks yet.
Nah,
yeah. So the mask wasn't even a thing yet. So I was playing around, and I remember she like played me, dissed me, ignored me, and then you started going off. And that made me wild uncomfortable too. Like when you was, that's TSA Bay, and then it flipped. It was like, oh my God!
She switched so hard. I've never seen that.
Yeah. Then they were like, what? They was just asking me personal questions.
Yeah.
Like, you really fuck like that? Why you that? Oh, and then she kept saying I was shy.
Yeah.
That was pissing me off.
She was like, why are you so shy?
Why you acting shy? Why you being shy? I'm sitting there like, I'm not shy. I just want to change food. You got that on video.
Yeah.
And you can just see me in the mask. Like, oh, we did have masks.
It was like, but it was low. Like, everybody was still getting used to the mask situation.
Yeah.
But I just remember, because I had so much fun, because she switched so fast.
She definitely switched so fast.
It was so immediate.
She's like, why you over here? What you doing here? Why you here? I'm like, I'm from Philly.
He just became a big kid, man.
Yeah, I did turn into like a 3-year-old. Yeah. I'm not shy.
Leave me alone, wiener.
Yeah, like, but yeah, that was the first time, like that's when I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize how big Insecure was until after the fact. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. Did you watch it?
Nah.
Me neither.
Nah.
Me neither.
I don't think we're the demographic.
Yeah, I wrote it off as a chick show.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, that's for women. And
yeah, it's like.
Then I got it. I'm like, it's like you trying to catch up. Like, oh, let me watch it. It's like I had to read the back of the book to find out what was going on. Like I used to do my book reports.
What's my scene?
Yeah, like, oh, okay. I know they get naked, but yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and it was so interesting. I remember your scene came up, and I'm dying.
Nobody knew.
No.
Yeah, nobody knew.
And did you tell? Because it's weird because a credit like that. So to give clarity, Reg had a sex scene, which was cool, right? Because I respected it.
It's cool because it was with the star of the show.
Yeah.
It was the star of the show, and I was like
Issa Rae,
and I was like, yeah, like I don't think it would have been as cool if it was with a random, like just another actress, and I'm the fat guy having sex with her.
Yeah.
It probably would still been cool, but it heightens it that it was with Issa Rae.
Yeah, because you came in because you were like a new character. You came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then getting cheeks.
Yeah.
Now, did you tell your family when that happened? Did you tell like mom? Because it's a credit, so you're still proud.
Nah, I didn't tell nobody.
You just surprised everybody.
I don't know. I didn't know how to tell anybody. I was just like, y'all get ready. Y'all gonna see my butt. Like I just was like, they'll see it.
So you surprised the niggas with ass.
I thought it was the greatest surprise that I ever could have. I couldn't have wrote that any other way. Like, that was crazy.
Was that your first TV credit?
I mean, Comedy Central, like, I did some Roy Wood stuff before that. Like, little stuff here and there, but that was, like, my first major, like, HBO scene. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was a big one.
A thing that really, like, was there, like, because you're from Philly, so to give context, we do a bit of, like, origin story and all this other stuff. You're from Philly. You migrated to New York City.
Absolutely.
Now, I'll bounce in between these two questions I have. One question is, when you did it, did Philly change? Like, did your people back home say, oh my God, Reggie on?
Yeah, I think, people just be excited. So, yeah, that happens. Like, people think, oh, you made it. You on, you know what I mean? But really, for us, it's just work. You know what I mean? Acting is just temp work. You remember, temp agencies? Yeah. I used to do mad temp agencies. That's what it is. Like, I was lying back home like, yeah, I know Issa. I met her a year ago. I don't know Issa at all. Like, you know what I mean? But it's literally temp work. You go in, you don't know nobody, and they treat you like a temp nigga. Like, yeah, go take your temp ass over there in the corner, nigga. All right, we ready for you, temp nigga. All right, come back tomorrow. And then they're done with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's no like, and when I'm not around comics and I'm around actors and all, I'm low key, I'm chilling, I'm new. I'm like,
hey guys, nice to meet you.
Hi everybody. But I'm wanting, to make people or meet people or build a connection with somebody. But LA a little different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
it wasn't as easy for the getting kind of a bit of your origin story. Was it easy for you to navigate? Like, what was the navigation process from here to from Philly to New York?
It's just, I knew I had to come here to get better at stand-up. So
how long was you doing in Philly?
3 years.
And then you was just
and then after 3, I won a competition at the Laugh House. And then I was like, all right, it's time to go. And then after I left, the Laugh House closed. Crazy. Timing was impeccable.
If you would have stayed, it would just been embarrassing.
Yeah, I've just been, in Philly, I won a competition and just had this trophy. Yeah. I thought Jonas is the one. Jonas, my friend Jonas,
Yeah, he's been on the show.
Yeah, he's the one that really kept me going, and my friend Jermaine. But they kept, because I did it one time and I stopped. My first time on stage.
Yeah.
Did comedy one time, brought like 15 of my friends, did it one time at a Laugh House open mic, and that was it. I think that was like 2011, 2010 or something like that, 2010, 2011. And then it wasn't until that second time and I just kept going and I ended up winning a competition. And I beat Anthony Moore. Where's the camera at?
That's yours.
I beat Anthony Moore. That's me and Ant. Well, Ant was just kind of like starting out too.
Yeah.
So, but I've known him for years. But yeah, after that competition, I left.
And did you have any sort of like, because I know all the Philly guys, the Philly great Keith Robinson, did he give you the traditional Philly to New York speech? Nah,
he just, he didn't get no speech. He just was like, when I first met him, he was like, you from Philly? I was like, yeah. He was like, get out. If you call yourself a stand-up and you're in Philly, you're not doing stand-up right. And I was like, and this is when I first met the nigga.
Yeah.
Like, and he was always blunt, raw, and like who he is now from day one.
Yeah.
You ain't no stand-up. In Philly, get out. It don't matter. If you're a stand-up in Philly, it don't matter. That's what Keith preached.
Yeah.
And from day one. So, that's always the OG.
What is it? Is it a lack of a scene or like a style that just?
I mean, the industry, I think it's probably changing now. Like a lot of people can just stay at home and just do internet stuff, and the industry will come to them. But back in like 2013, you had to come to New York to be a better stand-up. You had to go to LA to be an actor. So it was only those two cities. Like Atlanta's popping now, as far as like industry stuff. So that's a place. But for me, I'ma always say New York or LA.
Yeah.
I'ma always say New York first. New York is like my second home now. Like I love this city so much.
What is it about the city that like you gravitate towards so much versus the LA vibe? Because I heard you say earlier, LA is a different energy.
It's a different energy, yeah. But New York, just the hustle and bustle here, the grind, and then like everybody for the past 10 years, I've built relationships here, and I got friends here, and like I call family now. Like I love these niggas. I love you. I love Babbitt. I love Alex.
You just said me 3 times.
I said your first and last name.
Yeah, you did.
I'm on your dick. God damn it. I met Eagle and Nico Andre and Jody. All of, you know what I mean? I met mad New York niggas that I love. So now it's like I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
And then the scenes here. I'm making all my like stand-up money here now. You know what I mean? And that took 10 years. It took 10 years to start getting paid from like stand-up consistently.
Ain't it exhausting?
It's so tiring, nigga. I'm ready to jump off a bridge. All right, go somewhere. But I don't know. That's the thing though. Like now I'm looked at as an actor. So I do have stand-up as an outlet. Like how actors just go and act. Like, cause sometimes you're just doing a bunch of self-tapes,
Yeah.
Like you're just doing a bunch of self-tapes.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, you do it. I like set and forget now. I'm like, whatever. They'll pick me if they want.
Yeah.
Or not. But Insecure, it was in the room. So it was a different time. So, but that in the room stuff is over. A lot of people don't like being in the room. I kind of liked it because you get to show, your
personality.
Yeah,
so you thrive in that.
Yeah, I thrived in that. But now it's all self-tape.
Yeah.
So, I just kind of do it and move on.
Yeah, I respect it. You've always seemed to have and I could be wrong here, and I would love to actually know this. You seem to have a keen understanding of just like yourself. Like you've never come across like the dude who would try to like you gave me a real good piece of advice. I don't know if you remember this. Back when I was first starting to navigate the scene, I remember I would come to parties. And there was Che after party or something, and I was handing out business cards.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, and I was like, I want to make a good impression. This nigga called me. Yo, stop doing that shit. Niggas think you corny.
I mean, that's how I was treated. Like I was the same way. I don't know if I would tell like a newer comic that now. You know what I mean? I think I told you that because we're friends.
Yeah.
And, you walking in with me. So I was like, who this dweeb ass nigga with? But I mean, I think I wouldn't do that to a younger comic now. I'll just let them figure it out. You know what I mean? And then if we built a relationship, I would suggest something, but I don't know if I would shoot that down now.
Yeah. And it didn't shoot me down because it was helpful.
Yeah.
Because I was used to that part of like, all right, I have to show I'm a business person, blah, blah, blah.
Dude, I had cards and everything. And if it wasn't for Derek and Monroe and the people I was around when I got here, nigga, I would have been taking stand-up classes and doing all this goofy shit just to, when you look back, it's like, you don't need none of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's really just be funny and be
in the scene.
Yeah, be in it. And when you somewhere, I mean, we all kind of network, but I hate that word. Like, I'm not a networker. I'll go somewhere and I'll just be myself and try to meet people like that and talk and just, I never try to go into a setting like with this networking energy. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that. You know what I mean? So, but I wouldn't tell a younger comic not to do it. I mean, just do it until you figure out you don't have to do that no more,
Yeah.
Because then you kind of stunting on their like growth or maybe like you could have looked at me as a hater. Like you could have been like, no,
Nah, but we were friends at the time.
We were friends, yeah. So it's like, but if I didn't know you, I would just let you go. Because then I can say that to you not knowing. You be like, this hating ass nigga.
He don't want to be great.
Yeah, he want to keep it on. It's like, nah, you know.
Yeah, there is a part of it when, because, you know, I've talking to younger comics too, where.
Ain't that weird now? Like,
yeah.
we getting like, yo, that's
low key, you a vet. And
to
some,
them,
yeah,
it's like you get asked questions, and I'm not a, I know this now. I'm not like a mentor. I'm not there yet, bro. Like, I'm still trying to figure this out as I go now. You know what I mean? I still have doubts. I still have fears. Like, I don't know. I can't be like, maybe I have helped people that I don't know. Maybe because I do give, if somebody asks me, I tell them, but I'm not like somebody hit me up and was like, yeah, I'm thinking about starting comedy. And they came to the cellar, and I'm like, I thought you were just going to go to the show. They're like, no, I'm coming to see you. And I'm like, oh, I know what this is. You want to hang around to see, like, it's like, no, I'm not that guy. You can't just hang around me to try to learn this shit. You got to do it on your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll help somebody if they have a question. I always try to answer questions, but I'm not ready to be the old head mentor yet.
You know?
You know what I mean? No.
Here's what you got to do, young
Hey,
blood.
young blood,
You go to this open mic and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like, you know. Are you ready to do that? I
like
feel like you got a mentoring person that, like, you're very helpful.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like, at first when you started this, I wanted to shit on you so bad, but I'm like, nah, this is what he does. This is, you know, like, he can't. I try not to shit on everything. You know what I mean? You know, as comics, that's what we do.
You want to roast some shit?
Yeah, you want to roast. You want to, you know, it's just like, nah, just let him, you know.
Because I think at a point you come to a realization that you shit on it in like when someone's being inauthentic.
Yeah.
This really is like this type of content and all this. This is what I would do anyway.
Yeah. This is who you are.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that I would do a version of this on Instagram. I post like some motivational thing or something. And you would comment some bullshit. And I knew you was bullshitting.
Yeah.
And people would comment back, stop it.
Yeah. You start to look nuts. It's like, this is my friend and he knows who I am. But you start to the people that it's giving something to and it's working for, you look like a hater. You look nuts. So I stopped commenting on like friends can like whatever they put out. You know what I mean? I don't do that because it just looks like hate. And sometimes it is what it is. It's like we used to do that back in the day. I look back, oh, yeah, that's hate. That's hate. I was trying to be funny, but that's hate.
That's hate. It's like hate. I get it.
Yeah.
When it comes to your upbringing, did you have, because I think so, because you talk about it a lot in your stand-up, did you have supportive people around you? Because you don't have the jadedness that the average comic seems to have of like, I started comedy because motherfuckers didn't listen to me, blah, 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 blah.
No, who said it? What, comics say that?
Yeah.
What?
People didn't, like, stand-up is their one place to be them. Is the one place to have their voice and feel seen.
Really?
Yeah, bro. What is it for you? What kind of family dynamic did you have?
My mom and them, I don't think my mom still know what I do. She just be like, oh, that's my baby. I tell my mom something, I'll tell my mom on HBO. She'll call me 3 days later. Why you tell me you on HBO? But I never really had I don't have that anger outlook of it like, oh, nobody listened to me, you know what I mean? Now as I get older, I do feel like my parents, they just kind of wanted me to do what they wanted to do. They kind of ignored a lot of stuff. Like as far as like school and like, I knew very young that I didn't want to go to school. I knew that. I knew that when I started 9th grade. I didn't want to go to school. And my dad would consistently, I guess he's doing what he's supposed to do as a dad.
Yeah.
But I never was into that. And yeah, I just didn't have much going on in Philly. Like Chris Cotton used to say it all the time, rest in peace. He used to go, I don't have much life skills. And I said, we were both in the same boat. He's like, yeah, I don't have no life skills. I don't know how to fucking build nothing. I'm not a handyman. Like,
I'm not clever enough.
Yeah,
I'm not a dentist.
Yeah, so this. It was like a calling. It was like, comedy feels like I'm in a lunchroom sometimes. Yeah. And, you know, I enjoy that. You know, we just say real shit. You know what I mean? So I almost always got something awful to say when some awful news. Like, Like every time something awful happened, I be wanting to call niggas like, yo, what you think it is? No matter how awful it is, I be like,
I be doing that shit, bro.
yo, it's sick, bro. Only comics think like that.
I know.
It's crazy.
My uncle passed away recently. I was calling my little cousin, his dad.
Uh-huh.
So I called him, and I did call to check in, but I was also mentally like, yo, when can I squeeze in this joke?
Yo,
Like,
bro.
I think some of this is funny as hell.
Dog, it's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And then when you get around like civilians,
Yeah.
people that don't do comedy, you have this dark take on stuff, and they're like, whoa!
Why would you say that?
Yeah, you're like, oh, my bad.
I'm just joking.
But I love being around comics, bro.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, I don't understand comics that are so angry at other, like just like, I can't stand comics, or, you know what I mean? Like, I've heard that from other comics. I just love being around comics.
Yeah.
They're like, comics are my favorite people.
Yeah. Well, hands down, I
As sick
agree.
as they are.
Because we're fucked up, bro.
As sick as we are,
Fucked
yeah.
up. I think whenever they say I can't stand comics, I really think they're more talking about a very particular person. Like, you don't like this
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's some comics that I'm not fans of their energy. That's
Yeah.
true. Even though they're comics, I'm like, your style of comedy and just the way you even though you're funny,
Yeah.
we would never act, because they're not lunchroom funny the
Yeah.
way I may have grown up. They're more like funny takes.
Yeah.
And they're still hilarious, but like I wouldn't enjoy talking to them the same way.
Yeah, for sure.
You
For
know what I mean?
sure.
There's tons,
For sure.
tons like that, man.
I like being around those type of comics though too, because then I get to be. I like saying, I'll say some wild, especially when I first meet somebody. Like I'll try to say some wild shit to see where they at. Like,
Wait, you test the waters?
yeah, I test the waters and I go, oh, you don't fuck with that? I'm going too far. I can't fuck with you.
If someone turn on you, you're like, all right, we're not gonna be friends.
Yeah, I can't be wild. All right, bet.
Sick. Threw out a rape joke for no reason, just to
All right, let me know. Oh, cool. You ain't into that? Word.
but that's what I love about you, because even, you know, I've said this in, you know, in my pursuits in doing more acting work, because we talked recently about it, you give me some good advice.
Yeah.
It's dude,
Congrats, dog.
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you just on the escalation of it all. I enjoy, like, I see you being even bigger, but like a David Allen Greer, the type of guy who you watch and be like, oh, he gets to play him.
Oh, yeah. David
And I
Allen Greer is
love that.
great. Yeah, David Allen Greer is great. And
Yeah.
it's still funny.
Yeah, hilarious. And like, in terms of your archetype, you could be way bigger, of course, but like, because everything I watch you on, like, I forgot what it was. I think it was Che. There was the Che Show episode where you was talking to like a doctor or something.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
And it was some line that you said to her, oh, you want to go get some wings? And I was like, yeah, that's Reggie. That's how he would flirt.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that everybody doesn't get that, because so many people, especially when they get in the game, bro, they start doing that, trying to conform to the industry energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What keeps
I
you
think
grounded in you?
I think I outside of Insecure and like Abbott, which are stuff that I actually auditioned for and got, everything else has just been from comics.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So me and Che have a relationship, me and Ice have a relationship, Sam, and like all these other comics that have shows that put me in. Like that damn Michael Che show, I get to be myself because I'm around people that know me, you know what I mean? And know who I am and know my voice.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to be myself in that. Whereas if I didn't know nobody, I might throw that wings line out and they might be like, what the hell is he talking
What the
about?
fuck is wings? What they
Yeah,
gonna do with
why would he bring up wings? You know what I mean? So I'm around a lot of people, even behind the camera, like Matt is taking pictures and Gary is there. Like it's mad people there that know me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's easy to be, like I can't imagine going on the set like Law and Order
Yeah.
and you don't know anybody and you doing your lines and you hear silence. As comics, that fucks us up.
Oh yeah.
Well, because they just yell action, you do your lines, you hear no laughter, you be like, am I bombing? What the hell?
Am I bombing?
Bruh,
Do they not fuck with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's no like, they put me out on Insecure, they say, hey, this is such and such and such and such. All right, go out there, action. I'm like, ugh, can we get a drink first? That shit is work, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think the best thing to do, like what I try to do is I try to find commonality with somebody.
Yeah.
All I need is one person, so whether it's the co-star or like even for the Law and Order thing that I did, right? The director was a black dude.
Mhm.
And and he was wild encouraging. Like he was very much.
You know what? I noticed that in acting they very encouraging.
Yeah.
Like even if you're bad, they'll encourage you.
And that's so like I started at some points. He was like, don't worry about it, man. Just don't worry about it. Like it was like, and it's different from stand up because stand up
niggas feel like, nigga, you suck. But that's what happens. That's what happened on mic. Like I know them, so they can go, nigga, what was that? Oh my bad. Let me do it again. But if you're on an actor set, they're so supportive.
Yeah.
I realized being on an actor set on a set that you get why so many like actors or big actors are kind of assholes because they're treated like royalty.
Yeah, they're catered to.
Yeah, they're like highly catered to.
Yeah.
So if something is off, you're like, where's my coffee? Like, you know what I mean?
Where you could be the headliner of a comedy club and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're like, go to the back, stupid. Go to the green room.
You're like, it's my weekend.
Yeah.
We know, nigga. Somebody else will be here next week.
Yeah, you're not, we don't care. Just go in there and tell your dumb jokes and leave. But acting they're very supportive.
Yeah, yeah.
And, it feels good. It's a nice balance.
Yeah.
To do that and then come back to stand up, back to reality.
Where they can shit on you.
Yeah.
When no one cares.
I do wonder sometimes, and this is me being in my head, I'll be like, because I think of, I'm such a comic and I think of comics and I go, man, niggas gonna see, like even the Insecure, I'm like, man, niggas gonna see this, they're gonna be killing me, you know what I mean? But it's like, you take the beating. You know?
Yeah.
And then I'm not a let me see the shot type of guy. I love directions when I'm on these sets. Direct the fuck out of me. Let me know what you want and how you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll
give me the guidance.
Yeah, give me the guidance. That's the best way to go.
Yeah.
And I'll see it when it comes out.
Yeah, and just trust the thing.
Yeah, I'm set and forget.
I like it, man. Yo, what's your writing process? Like we asked a lot of people. What's yours?
So if I'm gonna say I'm gonna write for an hour, I'll start the day off doing completely nothing. Like I'm gonna write for an hour at 2. Then 4 o'clock come, I'll write shit. And then I'll start the process. I'll watch a Pornhub video, take a nap. I probably won't start writing until about 6.
This nigga takes the whole day.
But then around 6, I'll get it going. Like you know what I mean? The writing process is weird, bro. Like I'm trying to get better at it. That shit is tough. Sometimes I'm really good and sometimes I'm like nothing. So yeah, like I've been on YouTube a little bit more, like watching stuff. Or sometimes I'll watch like a stand-up special that somebody I don't know nothing about. I just watch shit, you know what I mean? And then I'll go back and look at my notes. But what I've been doing is I've been setting a timer, like 20 minutes, and I set my timer on my watch or on my phone, and I'll throw my phone and just try to go for 20 minutes. I bought this little book. I seen it at the cellar. It's 301 writing ideas, and it's just prompts. It's just writing prompts, like tell us about write about the last dream you had, or write about the last time you fell and what happened. So it's 301 prompts, and it'll get you going. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get the book.
Yeah, I ordered it on Amazon. It's pretty good.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so my writing process is trash, but we're working on it. I'm working on it.
That's the journey.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Here, let me show you this book. I just took a picture of it.
So I got 2 more questions for you, family. Oh, that's lovely. They're bringing snacks on the set of this.
Oh.
2 more questions, man. One, what keeps you focused? Because you mentioned it earlier in moments of doubt and things like that. What keeps you up? Like, what keeps you like kind of grounded? You know what I mean?
I think, like.
Is it for him or for me?
That's for you, bro.
Oh, I'm dripping.
See? That's why I wear this.
Yeah. Oh, it just locks it in? Locks the sweat in?
Sweat in. Don't be in my face. None of that.
Yeah, I'm damp. I'm here with you, though. I'm here with you.
What keeps me, like, I don't know, like, I love seeing, like, when you got that Law and Order shit, right? I love seeing, like, my peers get shit, or people that I fuck with. So that's a thing where I go, damn, Alex is getting it, you know what I mean? Or Ann is getting it, or Babbitt is. I keep saying your fucking first and last name. That's another thing. I gotta get better at talking like regularly. I wanna say dick jokes so bad. So it's tough to be like serious with a nigga. Oh, what keeps me going? Oh, you know, prayer, baby.
Don't lie. You don't gotta lie,
Nah,
bro.
but I at this point, it's no going back. Like this is what it is. Like it's no stopping this. And I want to eat, I want to work, so I got to keep going.
Yeah.
And then watching peers, watching y'all, like sometimes Instagram is very distracting. You've chilled out.
What?
On Instagram.
Like putting out a little less content?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you taking a break?
So last month I legit said I did that because I'd never done it. And even during the pandemic, I was fucking live all the time on some shit.
Yeah.
Last month I literally told myself, it's like, yo, bro, because truthfully, I was starting to feel this unnecessary anxiety to put out content.
Yeah, it is an anxiety.
Yeah.
It's like I get in my head about posting now. Like it is a thing, and it's like it's annoying.
Yep.
Because you should just post with nothing.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
And what helped is I really took the time and I looked and I said, all right, bro, because here's my true insecurity. The insecurity is I'll be forgotten.
What is that?
I'll be forgotten. Like my insecurity of like as an artist, why I was posting so much is always like, all right, if I don't post, I'm not gonna get booked. I'm not gonna like niggas are gonna forget about me and I'll lose what I've developed. And because this, as an entertainer, hold on, we gotta let DJ pass. As an entertainer, this is how I've learned to like make a living. I was scared to do less because if I did less, I thought it would affect my income.
Yeah.
But now I said, all right, man, I've established a lot.
Yeah.
You don't have to post every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And you can take some time to evaluate and then to create something of actual value. Or you look at artists like Cole and Kendrick. I like the way their artistry is.
They go as they come. I love that.
Yeah.
But that's why another reason why, I mean, part of it is laziness too, as far, damn, nigga.
Shut up. They
Wanna
hate
keep
it.
going?
It's every time we get some real good gems, someone start distracting. That's the devil. I mean, yeah.
No, but I never really got into the social media thing, and it is laziness too. But it's also I don't want to be tied to the like. I don't care about being forgotten. You know what I mean? Like I'll delete social media and still be living and doing stand up, and you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I didn't get in this to social media is a tool. Yes. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely a helpful tool, but I didn't get in it for that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I got in it to be funny, get television credits and act and do all this shit in entertainment. But that never really, I haven't tapped into that yet. Yeah. I do like posting in my stories. That's my favorite thing.
It's quick.
It's quick, and I'm showing my true self in my stories. Whereas in posting, I'm like,
make sure the grammar's correct. You know, my spelling trash. So like,
oh nigga, you talking to the king trash. I don't proofread nothing, bro. But I don't even when I'm writing, I don't even think the proofreader. I'll post it and they be like, damn, I should probably delete this and write it again.
I only proofread when someone hit me up. Like, you know that, I don't know what that symbol called, but like the fucked up, when you fucked up the spelling symbol, when niggas send you that shit.
Bro, my shit be so, I'll be reading, I'll look on it, damn.
That's not what I meant at all.
Yeah, you be like, damn, I'm dumb.
Good old public school, baby.
Yeah, like, whoo. Now I think at this point, people just know, they just figure out what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
But it's bad, because I know people be like, how he writing on TV? Like, how he get that job? I know niggas is hating like that. Like, how?
He can't even spell.
He can't spell, he can't read. Damn. I be like, I don't know.
Oh, shit, man. I got one more question. We'll wrap it, but thank you. You know, we could fucking chop it up forever, dog.
Yeah.
Well, this is your camera. We do this on every episode. Y'all know what part of the show
I haven't looked
this
in
is.
the camera one time.
Oh, damn. Well, that's good.
It's not good?
No, you good.
Okay.
Because they looking just at you. You don't got to look directly at them. We'll say hi to the people. We got one question we ask always at the end. If someone's watching this, they resonate with your energy, your personality. They like watching like, yo, Reggie's me, I'm Reg, blah, 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 blah. You got like a piece of gem. This is going to tap into the part of you that you might not be great at. A gem. That? You got to be, this the motivation.
Comic?
Is whether the comic, regular person, whoever. Potential comic?
Regular person.
A gem to give them.
Regular person, I got to work on. Comic. New comics. I would say work at a school, right? Because you always get to eat. You always get to, you work with students. Students are funny. You'll always have a story. Work in a school, you'll always make the hours is great if you're trying to start stand up. You work in the morning, you get off at a good time 4, right?
Yeah, I used to work at a school.
Yeah.
But it's funny as shit to hear.
Yeah, that's all I've done up until work in a school, and you always ate, right?
Yeah.
You'll like it's
Steal
time.
some of the kids' lunch.
Still come to the kids' lunch. The school get cool with the school lunchroom, and you'll always eat. Cause working in a school used to save me. When I worked here, when I first moved here, I worked in a school, and it was times I didn't have money to buy food. I would stack up on the school lunch, like in my backpack, and that's how I ate for like 4 years. Like, so yeah, that's my advice for. I mean, any creative really. School hours are great. You work, you get up, you got to be there at 8, you get off at 3, and then you can have the night, the rest of the day to do what you got to do. But yeah, working some type of educational system, and you're working with mad people, you're working with kids, you meet mad people. Instead of being like a server, you can probably eat being a server, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's funny as shit that all your motivation is centered around, get some food, nigga.
Bro, because, niggas got to eat, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, I mean, I've been there.
Yeah, been hungry. That's the jam.
That's the worst. Being hungry when you don't have money. I know that's a weird coming from a fat nigga, but bro, I'm telling you, that's the worst feeling, bro. You can find somewhere to sleep. Sleep on a train, shit. If you ain't got nothing to eat, nigga, what?
That pain.
Yeah.
You reflect immediately the minute that hunger kick in.
Anytime I was hungry, I was at my lowest. Anytime I was hungry, I was at my lowest. I ain't have a place to sleep. I'd be like, look, man.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Because if the weather nice, you ain't tripping.
You can stay out all day, you sleep in the park, sleep in the park.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
You try to sleep outside before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nigga, you wake up scared as shit. No, I fell asleep on the park bench when I woke up.
Yo,
did I just fall asleep? I couldn't believe it.
I used to fall asleep on the train all the time.
Yeah, the train, you wake up somewhere like mad far, but the AC is on.
It's weird when you fall asleep on the train, but you wake up well rested.
Yeah.
You're like, I shouldn't be this comfortable.
Bro, I used to be scared. Remember when niggas was slashing people's faces? You wake up like,
wait, you gotta.
Dog, I just knew I was getting my face slashed, but it never stopped me. I used to put on my hood and bruh. But sleeping outside is terrifying.
Yeah.
I slept outside with my book bag, and I woke up scared as shit. Like,
oh shit!
Oh, somebody got me checking all my stuff.
But hungry is worse.
Hungry is worse.
Hungry is way. That's very true. That's very true. Don't be hungry, man. This is great.
Don't be hungry.
I enjoyed this episode, bro, so much.
Love you, man.
You're the fucking guy. Love you too, bro.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for my dude, Reggie Conquest.
Hey.
My name is Alex Babbitt. I'll see you next time. Ooh, I meant to piece him out with the finger. Well, see you later, guys.
Hey.
Thanks, bro. For real. Hey guys, thank y'all for watching Behind the Mic Stand. If y'all enjoyed it, as I think you did, because you made it to the end, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that notification button so you hear the subscriptions and shit. You know how it works. Just like it. Stop skipping this part and do it right now. What? Somewhere right here. I think it's right here.